What is up, you guys, and welcome to the Chosen League podcast, where Fire Sports content is the name of the game. I'm your host, Devin, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about running back Saquon Barkley. But before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. Let's get into it. Saquon Barkley, it has finally come 6 long years. Finally, he has left the New York Giants. I mean, 6 years. He's played 6 years in the league for the New York Giants, the team that drafted him coming out of Penn State. You know, I mean, I'm glad that he left New York because the type of player of Saquon's caliber, he really has a lot more. He has a lot of talent, and I just didn't want to see him wasted in New York. Same prime example with Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. was the best, got drafted by the Giants, best player on the team. Things weren't really working out. I mean, they had Eli, but still things weren't, coming wasn't things weren't changing, things weren't elevating. Eli was on his last leg, he was going to retire soon, and then all of a sudden, Giants get rid of Odell Beckham. Odell goes to Cleveland, plays with Cleveland for a while, played with Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, and then later on goes to the Rams, wins a Super Bowl with Matthew Stafford, Cooper Cup. Now he's with the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson. So look at it with Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley had Daniel Jones, but Saquon Barkley was the best guy on the team. He was their number one guy. He was their best player. He had the keys. He put the offense on his back. And 9 times out of 10, we Saquon Barkley would be, having good games, good performances, but the team itself, the Giants didn't do anything to elevate the team. They didn't do anything to make the team better. You got Daniel Jones thinking he's the next one of the next Mannings, but nah, he didn't really do much. He got hurt. Tommy DeVito was a rookie. He's still, coming out his rookie season. He had a breakout season. He still needs to develop. It just like they went to the playoffs at one point, and then now it's like you guys aren't trying to make moves to get to the playoffs. You guys aren't really winning that many regular season games. So, hey, and Tiki Barber, he got mad because Saquon Barkley decided to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley signed a 3 year, $37.75 million deal with the Philadelphia Eagles. Why are you mad? It's Saquon got to do what's best for Saquon, and I don't blame him. He's really in a good spot right now. He's on a great team, who I'll go more in depth about. But with Saquon Barkley, he had in the 2023 season, he had 247 carries, 962 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Now, when you have him on the team with the Eagles, who has a Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. Man, can you imagine how they're going to be in the backfield of Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley? Could you imagine how they're going to be in the backfield? Now, the good thing is Saquon Barkley is on the team where they got an offensive line. Giants had a decent offensive line, but also with Jalen Hurts, it takes the pressure off of him to run the ball. Having to run the ball, he can really stay in the pocket and pass. He can be a pocket passer, work on, getting that ball down the field. We may we could see some times where Saquon Barkley gets some receiving yards. I mean, honestly, I feel like Saquon Barkley is gonna have a breakout season, 2,500 plus yards, 20 touchdowns. And he just has to, the only difference is he has to get used to the new environment, new system, offensive schemes, new players, everything. The only thing that remains the same is playing football. It's just that simple. And the thing for the Eagles, the holes they have to fill in is two players who really made an impact on this game, who really played this game with full passion, who made an impact in Philly, Fletcher Cox and Jason Kelsey. So now those two guys, your most these are valuable players. Jason Kelsey was valuable on the offensive end playing center. Fletcher Cox was valuable on the defensive end. So it's like, what do you do to get that to fix that. Saquon Barkley, great. You got another running back. You got a true running back. Saquon Barkley is very versatile, a game changer. We've seen how he is in the playoffs, but we're gonna take baby steps. Let's see how he is in the regular season before we even get to that point of like, okay, he's in the playoffs. Because as we know, Eagles NFC, they're the best in their division, best in their conference. They know what it takes to win. So Saquon Barkley is on the contending team. So let's see how he plays around Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith and all these other guys. But still, the Eagles are gonna have to figure out a way to okay, let's put in let's get somebody who we know can these players' shoes or fill their role. And so with the Eagles in mind, offensively for the Eagles, they're ranked fourth in third and fourth down percentage efficiency. 48% for third down efficiency, 73% for fourth down efficiency. Basically, Saquon Barkley is going to clean all that up. Saquon Barkley, his the type of player that he is, the guy that can really get it going, that brings the energy, that brings that toughness, he's going to get it. He's going to clear all that up. They're going to be better offensively. And the Eagles are top 10. In 2023, they were top 10 in, rushing. They're top 10 in rushing, eighth in rushing. 1,290 yards. Their rushing yards per game is 128.8, and they have a total of 22 rushing touchdowns. So these are their stats from, last year. And moving on to the last thing before I end the show, the coaching staff. So you have Nick Sirianni, who's been in the league, 6 years. He was 3 years. He spent 3 years as an offensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts and spent 3 years as a head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. Went in 2022, went to the NFC Championship, lost, and then 2023 they went to the Super Bowl and they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. Then you have Kellen Moore, who was an offensive coordinator, 5 years as an offensive coordinator, spent 4 years with the Cowboys, 1 year with the Chargers. So they already have everything that Saquon Barkley needs: the players, the coaching staff, the team, the environment, the commodity. He has everything there. All you got to do is just play. He already has he has the quarterback. He has the offensive line. They're just gonna have to fill in that one player for Jason Kelsey, but he also has the head coach, a team that is a contending team that knows what it takes to win, and they want to go back to that Super Bowl. The Super Bowl window hasn't closed for the Philadelphia Eagles. They have an opportunity to go back to the Super Bowl and really win it all. They Ever since this free agency has went on, Josh Jacobs to the Packers, Austin Eckler, who was a former Chargers running back to the Washington Commanders. All these trades that have been happening throughout the offseason, Kirk Cousins to Atlanta, it's gonna be a lot of competition. And Patrick Mahomes, them looking to three-peat, I don't know about that. But the Eagles, they have a chance now. You got rid of Swift. You got rid of Swift, your running back Swift, and now you got a running back who you can really count on, who stays healthy, who's reliable, who can make plays, and plus on them pass plays, Barkley can block. He's a great blocker. He can do that as well. So Jalen Hurts may have some more time in the pocket and really getting things going, and they'll be able to change up their offensive scheme and really be creative with the play calls and whatnot. But anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Saquon Barkley, the move with Saquon Barkley to sign in with the Philadelphia Eagles. What are your thoughts on Saquon Barkley with the Eagles? How would he fit into this team? What do you expect to see from him throughout the regular season? And is he going to have a 2,000 plus yard type of season? What are we going to get from out of Saquon Barkley this season moving forward? Once again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload an episode. I'm Devin, and I'm signing off.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show.